Hello friends, my name is Mayank Chuk and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are starting our first session, an hands-on session in which we will use notebook in Cursor. We'll walk through a notebook. First thing we'll do, we'll set up an environment, and then in the notebook our basically the first lesson, as we are in first lesson, we will do a data types. We'll understand data types and collection. If you are having any confusion when to use the list versus tuple or what exactly a dictionary does, this is the video for you. Uh, so first thing, let's us set up a GitHub profile, GitHub repo, and then we will set up our project environment using UV, and then we will go through step by step to our notebook. So this is my GitHub profile, and first thing we'll create a GitHub repository. Let's create the GitHub repository. I'll give that at Python uh, learning for AI. I'm not selecting anything. The rest of the things are required and we will do it in our notebook itself, and then we will commit it here. So if you don't know about the version control, subversion control and these things, uh, I'll suggest please go through some videos and understand those things. If you are good, it's fine. It is good. You can understand what I'm doing it right now. So this, let's create this. So these are the steps we have to do. Now I'll open my GitHub here. First step, this steps has been means the repository has been created, and after that these steps I need to perform in my local. So in my local I'll create one folder. It's up to you with the same name or different name. I'll create with the same name. Go to inside this folder and open command prompt from here. Open in terminal or yep, open in terminal. So these steps, first thing you have to perform. Let's wait. First command, you have to just copy and then right click from your mouse and enter. Same, I'm just copy pasting, copy, paste, enter. So it just what is happening, I think it you understand that first thing it creates the one readme file, and then I'm initializing my git and then adding this file into my git, and just committing first commit as this file, and then I'm pointing to main branch, and then this folder I'm linking with my GitHub repository, and commit is already done. Now I'm pushing the code. So now after pushing, if you'll refresh, now it is not done. After refresh, pushing, now you can see this file is here. So what I have created. So this is first step done. Now from here itself, you have to write cursor dot, sorry, If you remember, I asked in my last uh, video, we'll follow the uh, repository. We'll use UV for creating an environment. So let us go and create that environment using UV demo. Pip install. If Python is installed, it will be easy. Let's see. So you can see that the layout of this cursor is one side is an agent and other side we have the files and folders. You can create files, you can create folders. This is the link which is basically to commit the code and all. Let's wait and one by one. These are the marketplace in left hand side. If we'll open what all things are there, it will come Claude, Codex, Collab. So these all the things I have installed. However, we will only use Cursor in this case. If you want to do a serious coding, seriously want to understand and everything, you want to do a lot of things with coding, can install, you can use subscription for the Claude or Cursor. So Claude is the best one in the market right now, but this one is also good. Let's see. I think I have all the things are here. I'll no need for me to install UV again. However, I'm just doing it for a documentation purpose. Let me do one thing. Let me uh, read me, and then if I'll go edit mode, I'll copy all these steps and then paste it there in my readme file. Copy, and I'll go here and I'll paste every command here so that there is no need for me to toggle here and there. Let me close this, cancel changes. Now I'll not go to that step. So whatever is required, we will keep it here and rest we will remove. So first step we have done. If you want these steps, I'm keeping here for your reference purpose. We don't need these steps for a different type of installation. This is for first video, that's why I'm keeping it here. And then after installation, just check version. Version is already correct. Python is already installed. That's why I was able to install uh, UV. Now I need to create an environment using UV. Initiating the environment UV. You can see as soon as I click this UV init I, there are files which is project. So it pyproject.toml file, main py, and version control. However, since we are working in and we will keep everything in the Git, so we also need other files such as requirement.txt and git ignore. Those files I can copy paste from the other folders as well. However, I will not do this for this video. Maybe in future we will copy from the GitHub directly, any GitHub, or while doing this, creating the repository, you can do that as well. So what I have to do here, first thing that I have to create an environment, UV environment. So one second, I pasted 2 times. This is done. Now I have to switch to my virtual environment. So this is also done. Now I am completely switched to that virtual environment. If you want to add some manually some libraries, you can use these libraries. We will, as soon as we will need it for our notebooks, we will install it. Uh, Better we will have a one requirement.txt file. for us. Let's keep it this way. We have requirement.txt. So whatever files we will need or whatever requirements we will need, will add it here, so that subsequently we will increase here all the libraries. Fine. And then we also require to install kernel, IPv kernel. So that will also be installed. We'll install. Let's go back to our README file. So these are the commands which you need for the purpose on day-to-day basis. Some GitHub commands are also there. These commands are not required. I'll say simply, I'll not remove it, but I'll keep it here. Git repo, and then these are the basic commands, and everything is here. Now this setup has been done. However, we need to install that our git ignore. So let's see if our agent is working. So I'll ask my agent, since this complete learning is based on AI, using AI. So I will try to ask possible ways and try to generate code from agents, AI agents as well. So we have a AI agent. I'll ask, please add dot git ignore file for this repository. The good thing is with the AI is, even if you have some spelling mistakes or something, it understands. Like human also, people understand that human, if will not speak correctly, and you will speak in juggles, saying that this two or three words, something like that, it helps to understand the context and gives you the ideas. So even I'm not sure what I am writing, and I know what I have wrote here. Please add dot get ignore file. If I would have done any mistake, it understands and it could correct that. See, it's generating the git ignore file, and you can see after some time git ignore files has been generated. Why git ignore file is required? That's the purpose. What is the purpose of having a git ignore file? Suppose, means the reason is you will have a environment variables to store your secrets, such as your OpenAI key, or any other secrets, wallets, passwords, or anything which you will refer to your notebook. But if you will write it down into the notebook, first thing is Git will not accept it. It will you will not be able to commit so easily. Even though if you'll try to commit the files, you will start getting in emails, and it will be a problematic case for you. So to avoid all these things problems, better to always maintain your secrets, your passwords, and any value, any information, personal information which you don't want to share it to the public, you have to maintain in the git ignore file, sorry, .env file, and use it in your code. So those things will come up slowly. We will see how it comes. So my git ignore file is also here. Another thing is we have a virtual environment as well, and that also is required to avoid to commit it. Now my environment is ready. I'll also create one file, .env. This file I was talking, it's a secret file. You have to install your OpenAI key or anything. You will store it here, and then it will not commit to your uh, GitHub. .env means it's a hidden file. So you will, if I'll see this, it's a hidden file. Its attribute is hidden. So those files will not come directly, or it will not consider, basically it will not, I'll not say hidden, but it will not considered by the, it's already there in the GitHub git ignore file. If you'll see this git ignore, virtual environment is already here, And if I'll search .env is also here. These files will not commit in the GitHub profile, in your GitHub. Now we have done the basic environment setup done. Now let me commit these files. Again, I will use AI. I'll not write that first commit or what. So since I am talking to AI and I am taking and doing everything in under in Cursor, which is already AI enabled. So, and I already saved all files. Just close all those files. So I'll ask AI itself to give me proper comment and commit those files. I'll not ask commit only. I'll ask commit and push. Commit is basically it's a locally means commit you will do and it will commit in your environment in your local environment. Until unless you will not push the code, it will not go to GitHub. So I'll do commit and push because I don't want to keep anything here right now. Whatever is there is final. I'll keep commit and push. So save all and commit the changes. Yes. So my all changes has been gone to my GitHub. If I'll go here and I'll see my repository, you can see I just now updated and this all these things are here. Some of the things or traces it came from the my previous the whichever whatever I have copied it came here. So I'll not going to remove it now. Maybe I will remove it later if required. Otherwise I'll keep it as is. So let's now next step we will have we require an notebook. We'll continue in next video for the our first notebook file. I'll instead of I'll write the whole code in one step by step here. What I'll do, I'll give you the complete code here. First, I'll commit this code also in the GitHub repository, and I'll give that complete tutorial itself in the GitHub repo. Let's talk in our next